So if you open the Tableau Prep Builder, this is how it looks like. Ito yung home page niya. Sa right side, you have here some things you can deal with. Ayan. So may mga training videos din sila which you can explore, no, if you have time. And then sa mismong workspace here, recent flows will show you yung recent na na-create yung flow. So we call them flow, no? Every time we create something in Tableau Prep, tapos sinave natin siya, flow ang tawag natin. We call it flow. Yan. Tapos may sample flows dito where you can play with. Siyempre may mga predefined dataset na yan, tsaka mga preparation steps if you want to explore. So, I have a recent flow kaya nag-exist sila dito. So, pag bago lang installation ninyo, tapos kaka-open nyo lang, blank. Kaya. So, we have here two option, connect to data and open a flow. So, open a flow, pag-click nyo yan, open lang niyo yung directory where it lastly saved a flow. Ayan. So, ito yung mga flow ko last time. Then, connect to data. Ito. If you click the connect to data, it will the left panel will expand and makikita niyo ito. Same thing pag click mo rin ito. Tapos click niyo yung connections. So, both of these buttons are the same. No? Yeah. So, sa connect, you have here different sources. No? You can connect to Tableau server. Pwede kasi kayong mag-set up ng Tableau server wherein the data are all there. Kunyari, isang team tayo and then we're working on a large data set. So we can set up a Tableau server locally. Alam ko may online Tableau server pero mas mabagal kasi may mga bandwidth concerns yun. Pag local Tableau server, syempre nasa local area network, mas mabilis. So pwede connect doon, tapos lahat ng working files are na doon. We can also connect to Microsoft Access. So Microsoft Access is like a table, no, data. You can also connect to Excel, PDF file, yeah, spatial file, statistic file, Tableau extract, text file, and if you have a server and database, no, online databases, pwede rin local database. Here the different database wherein you can connect. So, ang dami niya. Si Alibaba, si Amazon, Azure also, we have Box, no? Yeah, Cloudera, Hadoop. Dropbox, if you have data in Dropbox. Google Drive also pwede. Then IBM databases, and Cognitio, and MariaDB, if you're working with a web application, no? Mga web application kasi usually MariaDB ang database nila. And then MySQL for also web database, and OneDrive, Oracle, if you're working with Oracle database, Postgre, SQL also, and SharePoint, and many more. Dami yan. Then, if you have other databases, then you need to connect to it na hindi na list dito. You can use the connection type na JDBC or ODBC. JDBC and ODBC are just like a database driver that allows you to connect. No? Yeah. So, sa atin, we will be loading a CSV file. So, I have already here our data set, the correct passenger count, na-extract ko na siya. Ito siya. Ayan. So, CSV is comma separated file, no? So, our data, so ano siya? Text file lang actually siya. So, click lang text file, then mag-open yung na to, window. Currently, binubuksan niyo yung active folder ni Tableau Prep, no? Ayan. Pero wala doon yung data ko. Punta tayo sa desktop, data viz. And then we have here passenger count. Select nyo lang yun. And then let's select the 2005 dataset. Yeah. So upon opening the file, you will have here the connections. So we are connected via text file. It will show up here, and then it will consider this one as a table. Yung data natin will be considered as a table. Yung collection siya ng data points. Yan. So, it will also create a node here. Kung napansin niyo, may input node. Ito yan yung input node. Ito. And if you click on the node, it will show you this interface. Yung medyo sa bottom part. Pwede niya siyang i-drag na ganyan. So, kung gusto niyo liitan, ganyan. Or if you want, like, mag-full screen siya, ganyan. So, I'll keep it like this one para kita pa rin yung flows, mga nodes natin dito. And yung first is settings, no? Settings show you the connection details. So, we are connected via text file location niya sa inyong local machine. We have here text option. By default, first line contains header. So, pag binuksan natin yung dataset natin, ayan. So, this is our data. This is our dataset now. So, ito yung nasa PowerPoint kanina. So, we have here the headers, tapos, ayan, flight type, domestic, international. So, ito yung data natin. And, sabi ito, first line contains header, which is actually tama naman since header ito. In case you don't, some data doesn't have header, you can select this generate field names automatically. So si Tableau and using some algorithms, gagawa siya ng mga field name nito, mga attribute name nila. And then this is a field is comma separated siya. Text qualifier automatic, can just leave it like that. Character set by default UTF-8, yeah. Local is US, and then incremental refresh na. So incremental refresh meaning if you're working on a live data source, doon lang siya magiging useful. No? So if not, you don't need to enable this one. Kasi standalone naman yung dataset natin dito. Meaning, hindi siya mag-update after 5 minutes, after 10 minutes, unless maglagay tayo ng bagong data dito. So, if you're working on a transactional database or operational database, when I say operational, is working database. Meaning, kunyari, kung transaction database ka na-connect, kunyari, today may mga bumibili sa grocery, tapos pumapasok yung data. No? So, meaning, pagka-connect mo, pwedeng yung na-capture mo data is not updated sa time na ngayon. Ayan. So, yung incremental refresh allows you to refresh the data source every specific intervals. Next, we have multiple files. For now, we are performing single table. We will further discuss this one sa mga later on. And then we have data sample, default sample amount, then pick select. So by default, the Tableau prep loads the data and just get some of it and show it, meaning kunyari 300,000 yung data points mo. Hindi yun buo ilo-load ni Tableau prep kasi masyadong madami yun. So ang ginagawa niya, nagka-capture siya ng a specific amount of data lang na papakita niya sa'yo, and then yun yung pag pre-process mo, yun yung nakikita mo. Ayan. So you can create a fixed amount of rows as needed, no? Para pag sobrang large niya, and then you want to select small portion lang, you can use this one. But you can just leave it as is since maliit lang yung dataset natin. Yan. Then changes. Yan. If you perform some changes on your node, mag-reflect siya dito. Kunyari, palitan ko ito ng may tayong 15 fields. So, field type of airline operator, tapos yung mga months natin. No? Yan. So, may mga preview siya. No? May mga preview. And in some point, you can actually change this one, create a filter. Pero, by practice, di ko siya ginagawa sa input node. Kasi yung input node is just loading the data source. So, okay lang siya na ganyan. Hindi ko siya ginagalaw. I'll do the other changes sa next nodes natin or sa clean step na tinatawag.